We don't get the thumbs up anymore? There we go. All right, we're live. And I think Molly forgot to know that she's in control of the Go Live screen.
Hello, universe. Welcome to Off the Rails with Tom and Mark.
All right, welcome back, Universe, Off the Rails with Tom and Mark, episode 30, our first ever 30th episode of the second season.
Off the Rails is brought to you by Coldwell Banker Home Sale Realty.
Hey, if you're looking to buy or sell a house or interested in a career in realty, email Roy at cbhsr.com, or give him a call, 414-235-0763. They'd love to be your go-to for all your real estate needs. And Nate, I am mailing you a clipboard with what to say.
Well, normally you have to say it's brought to you by them live at our studio.
Mobile Command Center.
I keep forgetting that part. See,
it's only done 5 or 6 episodes. We'll get you. But we are here today with Tristan Lee, our Gorgeousness coach. Hello, all the way from across the pond, Tristan. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I hope you can hear me. Did we have some malfunctions going on?
How you doing? Great to be here.
All right, good. Got me worried. We're a little late.
It's quite crackly, but I'm doing my best.
Oh, sorry about that. We finally spent money to get the paid version of StreamYard, and it's so far not worth it. When we were doing the free version, we didn't have any issues. So we are here. We are joined by our friendly neighborhood comic, world famous comic Nate Ford. Hello.
Hey, everybody.
All right. So this week we have Tristan Lee, his book, Munch, Move, Moisturize. He is going to coach you up to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Tristan does workshops, one-on-one sessions, blogs, and much more. Someone we definitely need during these uncertain times. Thought it would be an excellent episode for us. We're also joined by comic Nate Ford. Tristan, we're going to be talking about your 5 F's, the Gorgeousness Coach's 47 Tips on Health and Wellness, as well as his book, where to find it, how to become more gorgeous. And let's start out this bad boy. Let's see if Molly's on top of things with Molly. What do we always do first?
The hot seat, but I don't have a soundboard.
We don't have the hot seat song?
No.
Oh my God.
I told you.
This show is going off the rails thank you, Wendy, for a completely different reason. You don't get our Steel Panther version of the Off the Rails hot seat. So, Ron is here. Ron just put his movie out. Angela, you should check that out on ronhasawebsite.com. But okay, first, you're on the hot seat.
This is the hot seat. Hot seat. Yeah. Just on the hot seat.
Thanks, Nate.
All right. Hot seat. I wear eye and bag wrinkle cream for the show. Is that considered makeup? And what are your thoughts on a grade A hunk of man steak like myself wearing makeup? For the Gorgeousness.
Sorry, it's really crackly. Say that. Was that a question for me?
Yeah.
Because I can't really hear you so well. Say that. If you say it again, sorry.
He says he wears eye makeup cream for the show. Is that considered? What did you say, Tom?
Makeup.
Is that considered makeup?
So under eye cream, is that considered makeup? Is that the question?
Yes.
Yeah. Under eye cream?
Yeah.
No.
No? I had to buy it in the makeup section.
If it's a tinted under eye cream, then maybe. But if it's just a clear lotion, then that's just moisturizer. It's okay.
That's just moisturizer.
You're not compromising your sexuality. It's really okay.
Okay. Molly, I am sending you the hot seat, and I'm going to have you finish reading them. So I'll just do the next question for right now. Quote or saying that people spout off that is complete BS. For example, you catch more flies with honey, or Nate, you might hear this a lot, break a leg.
I do hear that saying a lot. Break a leg, but that's more of a theater term. There are curtains beyond the actual stage curtain, and they're called legs. And when you walk
Sorry,
past
I can't hear
you're
anybody.
breaking the leg.
Someone say
That's
something.
where it technically comes from.
Yeah.
But people.
What about no pain, no gain? You like that one, Nate?
Okay, what's no pain, no gain? I mean, I did have not a coach, but a trainer at Planet Fitness say that once, and I stopped using a trainer.
That's excellent. Hey, Tristan, welcome back. Man, we are gonna get through this today, aren't we?
Is the sound any better?
Not really. So I'm not sure what to do, guys. Maybe I could come back and see you guys another time.
I believe that would.
Yeah. So maybe you could do the show, have a wonderful time because you're all in the same country, and then I can come back. Maybe I'm just like a little tester.
Okay.
A little taster.
Well,
and then I'm available. So me and my bow tie, I can come back another time, and talk about all things gorgeous.
Excellent.
But maybe let's do that.
Before you take off, what's your website people can look at you?
Well, we will get you back on here. I have so many things for you.
Sure, I'm always available. So my website is tristanlee.com. That's my name. Feel free to wear it out. So tristanlee.com, and I can come back another time and I can chat about. We'll go with the flow.
Sounds good. Okay. I apologize big time.
No worries. You have a great show, and I'll come back soon. I promise.
Okay.
All right.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Ron, why don't you jump up and have this? We're just going to go straight into the bonus episode material, and we'll just do one for this week. So, Molly, go ahead, pin the link. Let's just go off the rails, totally off the rails. Let's just establish this episode. Anybody wants to come up, just come on up. All right, Nate, weird food combo you enjoy. I just got Molly with this one. We actually had it this morning.
Oh, my gosh.
Go ahead, Molly. You tell the combo that you refused to eat for 11 years, and now you are regretting not eating it earlier.
So I hate jelly, just period. I don't like jelly. Never have. And he does this weird thing where he has steak and eggs and then toast with strawberry jelly with it. And then he dips the stuff in with the jelly, and he keeps trying to get me to try it. And I'm like, no, because I'm not one to not try things. I will pretty much try anything once just because you can't knock it till you've tried it. But that's one thing that I have just refused to try. And the last time that he did it, we got Ron. The last time that we did it, I said, okay, I'll try this. And it blew my socks off.
Ron, you have been the Jesus of the podcast lately. Saving the show everywhere you go.
Well, I'm turning water into Coke Zero, so it's okay. I got a question for Nate real quick. Now, we discussed Albert Brooks before, defending your life. Have you seen Lost in America?
Yeah.
That's the question. All right.
I don't believe I have.
Because I'm considering picking it up.
I don't believe I have. Is that his documentary thing that he did?
No, it's the one where him and his wife, he gets fired, so they get an RV and they travel across the country, and then she ends up blowing their entire nest egg in a casino. And it's from 85, I think. But another written and directed by, so probably something we should both check out.
All right, Nate, you got a weird combo of food?
Okay. It's not really weird. I mean, a lot of people like it, but a lot of my family do not. But I like macaroni and cheese with tuna fish.
Oh, dude.
I'll do hot dogs, but not tuna fish.
Ooh.
There is something about it that is out of this world. It's great. But on your end, Tom, I do like the sweet and savory things too. Like Monte Cristo or something like that, where there's, like a sweet fruity with bacon and
The
You know,
salt,
just-
yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. Let's stick with food. A delicious food, but it's a pain in the ass to eat.
Stromboli's from the Piggly Wiggly. Oh, go ahead.
You guys ever try to eat a mango?
Does it look like I eat fruits and vegetables?
Mangoes are a pain in the ass to eat. And I would go with most shelled nuts like pistachios, sunflower seeds, or the dried coconut.
Or shelled fish.
Love pistachio. I only get pistachios that are unshelled because they're such a pain in the ass to open up.
Wendy eats bacon, peanut butter, and tomato
And
sandwich.
usually, ooh, what? Yeah, okay, I see that.
All right. A lot of people don't like eating ribs or chicken wings because of the mess.
Cheetos?
Oh, Cheetos is a pain in the ass.
No,
I mean, and then you go to the doctor and you're like, my dick is
just
orange.
to let you know, Tom.
You're what?
Just let you know, Tom. On my end, you're kind of breaking up. Like you're,
Oh,
not the sound, but like the video. You're kind of pausing. And
See, on my end, everybody's fine, and this is the weird thing, is because I mean, Tom doesn't sound like he's talking into a microphone. It sounds like he's like echoing off in the back of the room.
Well, it's because we switched his microphone.
Oh,
Because
here's something. Getting back to the weird combination of foods, real quick.
Mhm.
I love this homemade dip that we make, and now I'm going to have to go to the store and get it. It's cottage cheese, sour cream, mayonnaise, and dry ranch dressing.
Okay, I can see that.
People are like, ugh, and I'm like, don't say shit until you try it, and then you can really test your lactose intolerance.
All right, here's a debate that's tearing our house apart right now. Fruity Pebbles or Cocoa Pebbles?
Cocoa.
Ooh, I'm a fruity.
Wow.
Cocoa
depends on my
Pebbles.
mood, man. See, Fruity Pebbles for breakfast, and then Cocoa Pebbles at nighttime. Midnight snack.
He's a fruity in the streets and a cocoa in the sheets.
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles to me.
Ding. I don't have a soundboard.
Ba-dum-bum. Fruity Pebbles to me has like just this weird aftertaste to it.
Yeah, it kind of does.
It's strange. It's not good. And
Well,
the
not only-
chocolate is just chocolate. You
Well,
can't
now
go wrong.
after you have Cocoa Pebbles, you can have a glass of chocolate milk.
Yeah. Drinking the milk after the Cocoa
Fruity
Pebbles?
Pebbles, as fast as I do, you never get that aftertaste. You just keep shoveling.
I'm more of a cinnamon toast crunch type of guy, so I guess that makes me French or something. I don't know. Get my little beret on and start smoking cigarettes with a holder and watching Jean-Luc Godard movies.
Yeah, I can't do this.
Or what I really like is grape nuts.
Oh, get out of here. Molly eats them.
I almost
Grape
said that
nuts
with
are-
a straight face. I almost said that with a straight
I
face.
was going to say, you ain't never...
Don't knock grape nuts because they're the best. And you can microwave them and then you've got a hot cereal.
Why don't you just have oatmeal?
Because grape nuts are better.
Why don't you just have guinea pig food with milk on it?
If it tasted like grape nuts, sure.
Get you some pellets.
They're
All
good.
right. Should we be able to sell our unnecessary organs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
It-
it's your body, it's your choice.
No, not according to the government. Oh, that's just if you're a woman. Sorry.
Yeah.
If they're unnecessary, then why would anyone want to buy them?
You don't need 2 kidneys, Molly.
Oh,
It
okay.
just helps.
You can cut your liver in half.
It'll grow
and it'll
back.
grow back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'd rather be in control than to be waking up in a bathtub full of ice. I'd rather be okay. I'm the one decides you can have it. I don't want to be. I mean, sure, it's fun to be blackout drunk and whatnot, but being waking up like that is a little scary.
It is a little scary, though, if they hand you a suitcase with $50,000 and then put you to sleep. Don't know if they're actually you're going to wake up.
Well, I think
Or all
Nate
your
just,
organs.
Nate just doesn't want to be an extra in Hostel.
Yeah. Ooh, that movie is creepy.
Yeah.
I hate that movie. I'm not a fan of Eli Roth as a whole. So, yeah.
Okay. Best cure for hiccups.
Looking at my ex naked.
Ooh. Oh, you gotta get on that sound. Oh, there is no soundboard. Man, I can't live without the soundboard.
I'm sorry.
Put up, Trump.
Spoonful of peanut butter always does it.
I find a couple laxatives and heroin to do the trick.
I didn't know Artie Lang was on the podcast today.
Holy crap. Oh my god.
Hey, Howard Stern, heroin.
I legitimately feel bad for him, like, because I know that a lot of his problems came from like him feeling bad that his dad died because he wasn't there. But I mean, have you listened to his new show, the Halfway House? He doesn't let his guests talk at all. He's like just running his mouth, like blah blah. I'm like, if that's a clean Artie, go back on the sauce, dude. Seriously.
Yeah. All right. This one, Ron and Nate, you guys are big movie buffs. I believe this one is going to send both of you off the rails here. A character in a movie that could have been great, but the actor didn't fit the role and ruined it.
I'll let you go first because I know exactly what I'm going to say.
I have a few. I can give you guys because I had more time to think. So, Topher Grace's Venom was my number one. I can't have Eric Foreman be Venom.
No.
Kelsey Grammer is Beast.
I was okay with that because he was okay with. I was okay with that. My big one is in Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. We've all seen this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. In the Nate, have you read the book?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in the whole thing starts, and Josh Brolin is supposed to end up Clive Owen at the end after the facial reconstruction. And if we all remember, I don't know why they didn't get Clive Owen, but Josh Brolin was running around wearing Clive Owen makeup, and it's like come on. Okay, I know that Robert Rodriguez makes money or makes movies on the cheap, and he makes them quick, but come on. I mean, Frank Miller running around looking like Mr. Burns now looks better than that makeup did. It was horrible.
I agree to that. Mine is it's a really great movie, Hell or High Water.
I still have to see that.
It's a really great movie. Chris Pine, good actor, just not believable as a cowboy.
Oh yeah,
he's believable as a starship captain.
Yes, like there's just something about like he looks like a college prep who put on saddle bags and it was off-putting. But the script, the film, everything else, it was so strong. You forgave that small little accident.
It was written by the same guy who did what was it? Oh god, he did a bunch of movies. Like he wrote and directed a bunch of them, and he was one of the cops on the early seasons of Sons of Anarchy.
Mm-hmm.
And he also he created Yellowstone, the show on the Paramount Network.
Yep.
How about Johnny Depp as the Lone Ranger? Did you guys buy that?
He was Tonto.
Or yeah, that's what I meant.
I haven't bought Johnny Depp in a movie since Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, we got some Johnny Depp stories coming on. One of my all-time favorites.
I think I know which one, and I have an opinion.
Sean Connery in The Highlander. He had to play a Spaniard, but he didn't change his Scotsman voice. And then the character next to him was a Scottish man. So why didn't they just have Sean Connery be the Highlander?
It's like Bob Hoskins in every fucking role. Just his Cockney accent. Oh, he's gonna play a Spanish military leader, Cockney accent. Oh, he's gonna be a plumber that goes down drains, Cockney accent. Oh, he's gonna play whatever.
A Russian submarine captain, Scottish accent for Sean Connery.
Bob Hoskins didn't have his accent in Roger Rabbit.
That's true. Like he hit it, but there were moments. There were moments.
Yeah, you can hear it coming out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also Christopher Lambert wasn't Scottish; he's French. So they got a
Yeah.
Frenchman to play a Scotsman and a Scotsman to play well, wasn't he Egyptian? I don't remember.
No, he was a Spaniard.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
He's a Spaniard. Like,
Did
just
you know that
make
they made
Connery be the Scotsman.
Fortress 2?
Oh God,
Yeah, there's Fortress 2 with Christopher Lambert, just to let you know.
did we
Where
need
they-
Fortress 2?
Where they break back in.
The people wanted it.
Sometimes we get sequels that nobody wants, like A Dame to Kill For.
So what made Weekend at Bernie's 2 work so well?
It was great.
Voodoo.
I love
Voodoo.
Weekend at Bernie's and Weekend at Bernie's too. Okay, so we normally ask this question a lot of like, what type of superpowers do you want? But I want to give you some superpowers, and I want you to tell me the downside of having them. Okay, you got to think of some downsides of what would suck about having it. Everybody wants flight. What would be a downside of having flight?
If you go too high, the oxygen cuts out on you.
Not enough air, yeah. Super cold, probably.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're Superman, but I think all of these are getting negated if you're Superman.
Yeah, no, you only have this one.
Okay, yeah, then I mean, you could probably fly. I would say, I wouldn't get too much higher than like the Empire State Building before things get real. I mean, you just go back and watch Iron Man when he was first designing the suit. The higher he got, the more like he froze up, and that'd be a big thing for me.
Okay.
You thought driving down the freeway and having bugs hit your windshield was a bad thing. How about flying and birds?
Birds, I got birds on my list. A plane runs into you? Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can see the plane coming.
Invisibility. What's the downside of invisibility?
You can only spend so much time in the women's locker room.
Probably. You have to be naked, right? You can't wear your clothes.
Yeah, just ask Claude Rains.
It depends. It's different with every iteration of it. There's some where
and don't forget Molly.
There you go, Molly. It's coming for you.
get out of here, Ron.
All right, I got another one. Telekinesis.
Man, I don't want to hear what you're thinking all the time.
Yeah, it'd be a...
Or wait, is telekinesis moving stuff?
Moving stuff.
Okay.
I mean, if it's not in check, you end up like throwing your TV against the wall when you get pissed off at a football result.
I want to know what happens when you sneeze when you have telekinesis and you lose just all body control.
Yeah, like if you're not feeling well and you accidentally, topple your,
Your wall
house over.
Okay.
Your trailer over,
Yeah, because everybody who has telekinesis lives in an Elkhorn trailer park.
Yeah.
What if you have lucid dreams? You don't know what's going on.
Oh, and you start moving stuff in your dreams?
It'd be a good way to keep people away from you during COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about X-ray vision?
They say the dream job is a gynecologist, but then sometimes you'll get your grandma and aunt. Same thing with X-ray vision.
You have to see everybody naked.
You'd be a Tom clone after a while?
I'm not interested in seeing Kathy Bates naked again.
No, that was rough.
Oh, no.
Not bad,
I think you would get way too much information about everyone if you had that.
Well, I'd be walking by and be like, "Oh, you got a tumor. You got to go to the bathroom."
Yeah,
just walking around just giving people things, like telling people things, and they're like, "What the hell?"
Why is Tom always hard? Why?
Normally, you tuck it up into your pants strap, and people don't notice it. The old up tuck. All right, time travel. I just said check every time travel movie that's ever been made.
Yeah, Trancers is a perfect example. The guy goes back to stop the guy, but he ends up staying in the past, but then he ends up being his own dad.
Oh, like Futurama.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
but it was done way before Matt Groening gave us greatness.
Yeah. Healing. I think you would never be able to get drunk.
Oh, you mean like Wolverine?
Healing factor, or we can heal others?
Healing factor yourself. You can't catch a buzz.
Like, you know,
Anything.
if you're very depressed, you can't commit suicide.
Oh, jeez,
No.
way dark.
Well, no, just
You're just sitting there waiting for somebody to come cut the noose board.
just the being immortal. Watching everyone die around you and being immortal.
Yes, this is what it looks like. Now cut me down.
Well, now here's the thing, though. Have you guys have seen Logan, right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, he does end up, I mean, the adamantium does kind of counteract after a while, the healing factor. So, I mean,
Yeah, after like 500 years.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that long. I think it was, because how old was Xavier in that, like 100?
Wasn't he in like the Revolutionary War and shit, though?
Yeah, but that's before the adamantium got put into him.
Oh, that way. Yeah, I suppose. Okay. So, yeah, you can't die. You got to watch everybody around you die. Nate would be sitting there trying to hang himself with no neck. Doesn't work. Holy crap.
Ain't got no neck.
All right. Well, this show has been great. Let's just do a speed rail. I got a whole nother show that we could do. I don't know how you guys want to work this. Okay. Have you guys seen the new?
I would love to do the what?
Wait, I was letting you go, Nate. I can't see the screen when I'm looking at stuff, so go ahead, Nate. You would love to do what?
No, I said I would love to do like another hour or so, but I'm working a couple of graveyards right now, and so I'll be going to bed here shortly.
Okay, let's.
And I have errands to run, so I can't tell everybody how to be gorgeous.
This
Molly, just put this as off the rails disaster.
Yeah. Could this be one of those lost tapes? Like, you know, we found this from years ago.
Like the new George Romero movie.
You know, I put like 40 plus hours into this episode, and this is what shit out of the butt. All week trying to filter through coronavirus, riots, all kinds of stuff, trying to get fun stories, and this is the turd I lay on the table today. We got a Gorgeousness coach from England. Oh.
Hey, so you have a couple. You have questions for him, right?
Yeah.
Now find a couple of questions that you may think that me and Ron cannot answer because, you know.
Nah. Nah, fuck it. We're not going to do that. Oh my god. Okay, speed rail.
Okay, how about this? How about this?
This is bad, fuck it. We ain't doing that either. No, I want to hear some more of your ideas, Nate.
I have one more idea.
Okay.
It involves a back scratcher.
All right.
I have another idea.
Oh, it involves. What the hell do I got?
Butt scratcher.
Let's switch this to Pornhub and make us some money.
Oh no.
Whew. Train derailed.
Yeah.
Wendy, it did go.
And Tom's going off to sell coke to Johnny Depp from Blow.
You know,
Donnie, you're out of your element, Donnie. You're out of your element.
I'd say, what Donnie are you saying that to? But, you know.
Yeah.
No politics.
Children's heat stroke and death of being locked in a car is way up this year. Just to let you know that.
Isn't that every year?
That's population control.
No, that's during COVID. They're not bringing their children into stores more, so they're just locking them in the car and letting them die.
Or just leave them at home, maybe.
Could be. We also have a bubonic plague and swine flu coming out of China now, so you know.
Well,
lost for the end of the world here.
I've actually spoken to somebody who is in the medical field. And bubonic plague pops up every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, and the guy who caught it in China is stable in the hospital. So I mean,
Mongolia section too of China, I believe.
Yeah, so who cares about them?
Yeah.
Their barbecue sucks.
Yeah, it makes me shit foam.
Like, does your shit look like that dry shampoo coming out of your ass?
Oh, it's
man.
like a watered down.
Now Molly can never use dry shampoo again.
What
Hey
are
Nate,
we
you got a mute
doing?
button there if you ever want to, just click on that if you got to blow your nose or something. It's like, we're fucked already, so what the hell? Oh my gosh, where am I? Okay, pubs reopened in the UK, and cops claim that drunk people can't social distance. And I believe it was Ireland followed suit right after and said they were going to be better than England. And no, they weren't. So yeah, there were naked people in the streets getting arrested, and
I can contest to that.
Yeah, you were over there
Disneyland reopened. Did you guys hear that?
in Japan, right? Or is Go ahead, Nate. You brought the story.
I think Disneyland here in the United
Okay.
No, Disneyland here in the United States has reopened. They reopened today, and then there's a lot of opinions about it, and so I assume it's going to be like anything else that has reopened in this country, that there's going to be more cases. They're going to shut it down again. They're going to go back to phase 2, then they're going to go back to phase 5, and then they're just going to phase it out completely, send it down a black hole, go to phase Fion, and eventually, we'll get back to doing nothing again.
What sucks is like Atlanta is closing back down. Like they're going back into quarantine because cases are so bad there. But yet Racine, my lovely, lovely city, is reopening more. Movie theaters can reopen, and restaurants can be, and gyms can be at 50% and all this stuff. I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna buy as many groceries as I can, and I'm not leaving the house.
Yeah. Hey, do these sunglasses with my bad lighting kind of look like that I'm in a Sin City movie?
You're not that cool.
Come on, I kind of.
You kind of look like a hungover Ben Affleck trying to pretend to be Brad Pitt.
I'll accept it.
I'll take it. All right, we got that squared away. Dalai Lama drops an album on his 85th birthday. The Dalai Lama. It's an album
like
of
a music
mantras. Album of mantras. We all know Charlie Daniels, 83, died of a stroke. This one should affect everyone here, so I apologize to all you guys for this bad news. There's no more marmot hunting in Russia.
What the hell?
What?
I know. I try to soften the blow. They're trying to crack down due to the bubonic plague, so the marmot hunting is on quarantine.
Wait, shouldn't they be? If they think that the plague is being brought by the marmots, shouldn't you be killing the marmots and disposing of them?
You gotta get out of their way.
It's just like Chernobyl all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't like there a thing with snakes in Scotland? Like the snakes did some shit, and so it's either Ireland or Scotland where they killed off all the snakes and the problem went away. Let's kill all the marmots.
Works for me. I'm also okay with killing stupid people.
This one affects me a little more than you guys, I think. Chris Hemsworth is going to play Hulk Hogan in the new biopic.
I guess he's getting bigger than he's ever, like even bigger than he was when he was Thor.
Yeah. Molly, I have a picture. But,
I can pull it up.
Nah,
who?
I thought I had a better picture.
Okay.
Chris Hemsworth will be playing Hulk Hogan.
So Thor is playing Hulk Hogan.
Sounds about right.
Yes.
Well, if that affects you, who would you rather play Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Who would you? Who will be the perfect person to play Hulk Hogan?
How about Hulk Hogan himself?
No, this isn't Private Parts. It wouldn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can we all agree that Private Parts is, despite what you think of Howard Stern, Private Parts is a great movie?
It's pretty good.
It was a better version of Howard Stern than what Howard Stern is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, or what he's become, rather.
Yeah.
Nate, since we're not on our game today, when you brought up Disneyland, I should have brought up this fact. Japan has banned screaming on roller coasters in Disneyland to stop the spread of coronavirus.
How can you not?
You can go on the roller coaster, but you can't scream.
So what are they going to do if you do?
Just pull you off and shoot you.
Yeah, this is Japan. What they're going to hit you with the PlayStation 5 prototype.
I mean, I think a lot of that is involuntary. It's just.
That's why I don't go on those things, because I fucking hate them. I just want to. I don't. I'll go on, like, if I go to Six Flags, I'll go on the water rides, but I don't. I went on the Eagle once when they were doing it backwards, and I fell asleep.
I went on the backwards one too.
I just don't like roller coasters, and I don't like chicken wings. So I guess I'm not an American. Let open the borders so I can go to Canada and live in a trailer park in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I can smoke dope, and I can get chips pop in a bar down at the shop, and hang out with kitties all day.
That'll work. All summer camps are closed down this summer, basically leaving Jason Voorhees wondering why he's even wearing a mask anymore. So that sucks.
You had to bring up you had to bring up my spirit animal.
Yep, he's sad. He's like, dude, I'm wearing a mask. Come on. What's he supposed
Well, they closed
to
him down. They closed him down not just because of the COVID, just to stop the kid touching. That's what they were actually trying to do.
Are these
That's on board. I can't get it.
are these camps run by the Catholic Church?
Yeah.
To keep Biden away.
Oh.
Here's the dollar for the bucket.
You guys want to know how slow the news was this week? This is how slow the good news was. This is a headline. Actual headline. What you eat can affect your poop.
What?
I'm telling you, I worked so hard on this episode. It's such a shame that it turned into a shit show.
I am
what I filtered here.
I am full of dismay that if I eat too much cottage cheese, it gives me the runs. I had no idea. And after we're done here, I'm going to go eat some cottage cheese.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Now, did you know that if you ate pineapple, gentlemen,
your lady will be more prone to, not.
Your semen will taste still like semen.
Oh yeah, Molly wants
Two things I'm learning
right from the tip. Oh, what do beets do to your semen, Wendy? We want to know that.
And how do you know?
I think you were talking about poop. The whole story started with poop.
Oh, it turns your poop red?
I would assume it does.
And if you eat a lot of red meat, the bile kicks in and it turns your poop green. So if you have a heavy beet and heavy meat, you're going to have a very merry bowel movement.
I will say this, though. If your poop is black, get to a doctor immediately.
Yeah, that's right, blood. Oh, man. Wow. I have... Molly, bring these up. We're going to do some nice stories here.
Are we going to talk about Johnny Depp and his daughter?
We got all kinds of Johnny Depp. I don't know how long you want to go, but I want the nice catch, bro, and the never hesitate. And then while we're doing that, Molly, chime in on the death of the bra story we got going on. And Wendy, you too. According to all this lockdown stuff, women are not wearing bras as often, and a lot of them are saying that they're not going to be going back to them when everything's lifted. Molly, how do you feel about that while you're pulling this up?
I don't normally. I would not wear a bra if I didn't have to.
Okay.
What am I supposed to look at when I'm talking to a woman? Her eyes?
Free the nipple. Free the nipple.
There you go. Molly,
so women have decided to not wear the bras, get rid of it, where men are wearing more bras.
They're the bro. The man's
the bro.
Yes. All right, Molly, bring up the good catch being home, why do you have to? Exactly. But when you go back out, here you go. Now, this is an insane story. A woman was trapped in a fire and threw her toddler, I think 3-year-old toddler, out. And this former
dramatic video caught
college
on
wide
camera as a
receiver
mother tosses her
catches him, made the catch. Look at that video. Repeat that, Molly. Well, you can go back a little further, but there you go.
Dang it. Now it's going to make us watch the ad.
When was the last
Oh, no,
time
we
you
gotta
really
do the
looked out
ad.
the
Go ahead.
window?
Sorry. I had it
Mother was
queued up.
asked, how did you know the guy was down there? There was a guy
Right.
down.
I actually have a really fucked up story about somebody throwing a baby when this is over because
Okay.
holy shit.
Now
Okay.
she didn't know that this guy was down there. She was throwing the baby to the other guy, but this guy kind of was like, move over.
He intercepted the child?
He intercepted. Watch. Throwing to this guy who's got his arms like you're teaching a kid how to catch a football.
This guy is who she was throwing to.
And then
Watch.
caught on camera as a
he
mother
says, out
tosses
of my
her
way,
child off a
and made the
balcony in
catch. Because that other guy was
Gulf.
not
Man
him.
running to help and making that miraculous catch is this man right here, Philip Blanks. He is a former U.S. Marine. He once played football, a wide receiver at Saddleback College. And
Oh,
tonight he
shit.
is sharing his story with Eyewitness News reporter Eileen Frey.
Right place at the right time.
Philip Blank says it was chaotic. There was a lot going on.
And look at my news story. It looks like a YouTube video.
The mother ended up dying. That was the last thing she did was save her
It's a
baby.
good thing it wasn't like a baseball game where both of them hit each other. Like going for the same ball.
Bonk, like they always show that those Cub guys for 3 of them.
So I have a
Okay.
this woman lives
You up
down
the next one too, man.
that lives down the street from me. I went to middle school with her, and she's one of those weirdos who thought that like I would tell people she's dating the Prince of Germany. And it's like, first off, why would you pick Germany? I mean, come on. And second, they don't have a prince. But so eventually, she has a kid, and I'm thinking, who would have sex with her, and why haven't I had sex in this long? And she has a kid, and she's ironing, and she's holding the baby, and the phone rings. So instead of like saying, if it's important, they'll call back, or putting the iron down and going to get the phone, she throws the baby across the room, and it lands on the couch, and it breaks its neck and dies.
Oh,
Okay? She doesn't go to jail. Now she's got 2 more kids. Okay? But here's the only cool thing my father ever did, and this is super distasteful, but I love this one thing he did. Because he's a Vietnam vet, and he's in a motorcycle club for vets. And he wore his vest with all the Vietnam stuff on it. He walked into Blockbuster when she was working there, and that's how old this is. And he walked up to her, and this actually got his Blockbuster card revoked. He walked up to her, and he said, "Oh, hey, you and I got something in common." And she says, "What's that?" And he's like, "We're both baby killers."
Oh, Ron.
I didn't say that. It was my dad. It was your dad. It was the other Ron Purtee.
Molly, put that other story up.
Okay, but I don't see a video.
Yes, there is a video. This is why you never hesitate.
This is why he put on his 3D glasses.
Yeah.
I do not see a video. I just see pictures.
I showed you the video, though. What the hell? Well, the show can't go any worse than what we've done. So
After what I just said, it can't get any worse.
no, after the whole thing has gone, there's got to be video. Hold on, it's coming up down in the corner. I don't know what's happening. This is great.
Ooh.
Did you see it? Is it up there?
I just saw the headline. Like, that can't be good.
I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. Hey, get that video off here. There's no politics.
What the hell? You know what? Fuck it. We'll move on.
Well,
Okay.
here we can show the.
Oh,
It's like a screenshot pictures.
She hesitates. We had the video. Now
I know we did.
It.
So the guy makes it, and she does not.
Well,
If
so he
she's
ran
fall-
and jumped, and she
Yeah.
She
stopped.
stutter stepped.
and then
I'm
Biffs-
almost
Yeah.
glad. I'm almost glad there's not a video.
there was a video. She biffs into this awning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Head first, or
And then it
Oh,
flips
God.
her. But she does flip into the pool.
She does make it into the pool.
This is like almost famous. I'm waiting for Billy Cudrup to show up and yell out, "I'm a golden god!"
Yeah. So she
was golden for a few moments until she got hit, and now she doesn't remember her name.
She was real golden when the impact made her piss herself.
All right, Ron, you said you wanted to be a dad, correct?
I do.
Okay, this will end with this story for you. Singles are having kids with strangers as part of the co-parenting trend.
I actually had a woman say to me at one point, "Let's have a baby because I'm not getting any younger." And I was like, "Awesome! I'm gonna have a kid." And she goes, "Yeah, but after I have the baby, I don't want you to have anything to do with it." I'm like, "I am not your sperm bank, bitch."
Yeah. Well, in a latest trend now, people are skipping love and marriage and going straight to the part about a baby. The latest child-rearing fad, co-parenting, is on the rise as singles desperate to have kids link up and raise children together. Romance be damned. So you're basically entering into, I don't know, almost like a divorced family, but
That's weird.
I mean, well, I also feel like I need to have a kid soon because I don't want to be like 65 or 70 with a newborn and I have a stroke while I'm playing patty cake.
yeah. So
If you dip French fries into Frosties, is that dad material?
yeah.
Who doesn't
Right.
dip French fries into Frosties?
Only monsters.
Yeah, they talk about it's like Labor of Love, the Fox show that my sister tried getting me to watch and said it was so amazing and I hated it. It works like traditional dating sites. You guys want the site?
Yes. I mean, what?
I'll get you the site down here.
Yeah, you could just if you could just send that to me, sure.
Wendy
Fine.
says
what?
go to
I'll take a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
go to the sperm bank and get it. But so
Then you're
are
on
they
your own.
wanting the experience of having like a mom and a dad, or like two parents, but not? I don't get it.
Well, my whole thing is this: is if I went to this site and I signed up for an account like on like Plenty of Fish or something, I'd probably get no reactions on there, just like on Plenty of Fish. Or I'll get the bots like, "Hey, sexy, go to this site and check out my pictures." It's like that doesn't make me inseminate. Thank you, Nate. That's great. That doesn't help me inseminate you.
Okay, let's.
Sorry
Good
about
use
that,
of
guys.
the
Sorry
mute
about
button, Nate.
Sorry about that. At least I muted the mic this time.
You guys are lucky that I'm not in my Benadryl fog right now. This is the first I've been alert since yesterday at noon. Hey, getting stung by a bee is no joke if you're allergic.
Okay, Molly, I should be sharing it, right?
Yes.
Here we go. I can't see what you're seeing, but here it is. Mod Emily.
Oh,
A new way to family. Join our community.
it's an app on your phone. That's so
Look at all this.
so
Connect with singles
2020.
ready to have kids in a traditional, that means no condom, you direct deposit. That's a good thing.
Awesome.
Yep. So let's get some more information. Here's about how do I join? It started pros and cons, turning a sperm donor and finding a co-parent.
And then you
Oh,
never.
let's
I mean,
do that.
plus you never know. I mean, like you might, make your deposit, and you guys might hit it off, and eventually down the line, you might,
Almost like an arranged marriage.
I mean, there's got to be contract and stuff that's signed with this that is going to protect both parties.
Can you return the baby with a receipt?
So you're
not
having
during times of COVID. They're taking the Target approach.
parent route. In our experience, platonic co-parenting usually only happens when one party is gay and the other is straight. If both parties are straight, they're usually an attempt at a romantic relationship, but that's up to you. So you can be a gay man and try to have a woman as a co-parent,
But how do you get hard for a woman if you're gay?
but you're just looking for a parent partner. So you can do artificial insemination if you want.
Oh.
So you can't do this with two dads or two moms that want to get together and just raise a kid?
LGBT singles and couples looking for a co-parent donor or surrogate. Yes, you can.
Okay.
There's ways around it. So let's join. Email, Nate, what's your email?
That is
No.
comic Nate Ford.
Okay, modamelie.com, you guys. If you're single, looking to have kids, Romantic also offers for $25,000 to $10,000.
Is there a way to just get like a kid that's maybe 14? Just past
Wait, are
the
you
baby
talking
stage?
about to make a baby with, or
it's
be
called
a father
adoption.
to?
No,
Well, my
just
whole
just to avoid the baby and the terrible twos and all that jazz,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah,
Well,
you adopt.
Well, it's like kind of like when you're looking for a dog, you want a dog that's like potty trained and,
Yeah.
and everything like that. That's what I'd want with a kid. I want to get I want to get past the diapers, but I don't want to get to the point where they're old enough to hate me already. I also want to pass on to my kid the joys of watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre at 7 years old.
There you go.
I turned
just
out
wanna-
just fine. Don't ask the people in my basement.
Do you guys
Turns
really
out-
need this natural insemination guide? Like, is this just how
what?
to stick your penis in a girl?
Or is that
And
like,
keep it
hey,
there?
go to the grocery store and buy a turkey baster?
I think that's the home insemination guide right here.
So this thing is basically for people who want kids but don't want to have to mess with finding their other half and waiting for it to happen. Like,
Yeah, I want the other half, though. That's the problem with me.
All right, we're in. Madame does not conduct background checks
Awesome.
or screen users of the service in any way.
really,
No clue who you're hooking up with.
that seems. I don't enjoy
Time
that.
to start having
don't
sex
like
with
that.
women who just want to get more food stamps.
There you go.
Turns out I just want to be an uncle. Like I just want to hang out with the kid, spoil him, and then just drop him off somewhere.
And take them to the strip club at 18.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that would be a full nude one down in Illinois, but that one's closed. Baby dolls.
Oh, I'm just looking. How
Like
crazy.
there's no testing. Like they don't do like that for like AIDS or anything like that. Just whatever, willy nilly. Come on in, let's do
I don't
this.
care about the STDs. I'm more worried about COVID. Their vagina could look like a used up corn on the cob covered in roast beef. I wouldn't care at this point.
There's got to be more to it, but it sounds like it's just a dating site that is trying to hook people up that just want to have kids and co-parent.
There's a blog. How to order donor sperm online.
So I get to sit at home, look at my Scores magazines, and just send it in a box like the poop test you can do?
Yeah.
Exactly, Wendy. You don't have to kiss her because apparently this is just prostitution. Except you're paying her.
Raise them legs and feet pointing to the ceiling for an hour after sex. Ooh. That's Molly on her phone every time we have sex.
She's on her phone while you're having sex. That speaks volumes about your penis, sir.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
I like
Fine.
how she's just like, nope, I'm not going to talk about that because it's.
This is your birthday and
We need
Christmas present.
we need to paint the ceiling.
I hang all my posters up without thumbtacks.
Right? No, we got a full mirror on the ceiling. I mean,
Yeah.
So she gets to see Tom's ass.
he's got a nice ass.
Hey, all right. I'm getting a compliment here.
Okay, we're done with that now.
Yep. Molly killed the joke.
Just remember, Molly. Just remember, it's still here.
There you go. Anytime you
No.
want.
No, thank you.
All right.
I'll probably feel better than Tom. You won't have to be on your phone.
If you two want to promote some shit on this disaster, feel free. Where can we find you guys? We'll do better next week.
Go ahead, Nate.
You know, I just want to say I'm very thankful for this episode. This has been truly a blast. You can find me anywhere on the internet. If you just Google comic Nate Ford, you'll see me or Nate Ford from the TV show Leverage.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. That's what's happening. It's
You can see my new film Angela at ronhasawebsite.com, and all of the links to all my social media are there too. So it's a one-stop shop, much like modafamily.com. It's one-stop shop. You get rejected by women you match with, and but you still have to give them semen.
Awesome. And I don't know. Remember,
you can find Off the Rails at offtherailstm.com, or you can email us at offtherailstm@gmail.com.
I did.
Or you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at offtherailstm.
Molly, it's just one of those days. We never had a chance.
Par for the course.
Never had a chance today. This show never. Ugh.
Don't forget to be gorgeous.
I really wanted to ask him about his energy balls.
We'll never.
He makes
good. He had a recipe that he posted. Yeah.
Well, everybody's audio and everything is working fine. We can all hear each other fine. It had to be his end.
Yeah. So.
Limey bastards.
I don't.
It was me the whole time.
No, it might be something with the internet connection over there. Or we can try to get a hold of him again.
The queen is using it to monitor people on Wi-Fi cameras as they poop around her Scottish estate.
Yep.
Maybe.
There's a throwback.
And I'd give you a ding, but I'm not allowed to have my soundboard because we tried to make it better. We'll do better next week. We'll figure something out.
If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yep.
We ready? Sign out.
Remember, we're definitely not good enough.
Thanks for tuning in, universe.